Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, to keep up with the previous video, we're going to go ahead and keep moving right along here. And I wanted to talk about what is going on in the rack behind me as far as the clown campaign goes. So here we go, guys. Talking about clowns this week. Can't wait. Okay, guys, here we go. Here's the clown topic. This is kind of the extent to what I'm working with clowns. Obviously, we have Athena here. She's my biggest girl, and she is, I hate to say just a normal clown, but she's visual, which makes her almost invaluable for how big she is. She's sitting right at about 1,200 grams. Hopefully in the next 3 months or so, I can kind of get going here with her. And her future boyfriend is this little fella right here next to her. This is Randy. He is a yellow belly leopard. Obviously he's het clown, but he's also het for pied, so he's my double het. And he and his other girlfriend here that I'll talk about in a second are kind of my most excited breedings in the future situation that I have so far. He's obviously super pretty, and the leopard gene is something that I want to put into everything I have. I love pattern mutations. I think they're obviously the best. Obviously like pied and clown and then leopard, and I just love seeing the pattern different from what it is in the wild. I think that's so cool. But the yellow belly is an awesome trait in there. It's a little bit of an enhancer. Keeps the color going great. And Athena is over it. This is not her best camera angle. She is annoyed. She's trying to dip out on us, but we'll try to keep her in here. And then next in line here is Ineus. I don't know if I'm saying that word right. It's the Latin word for fire. But this is my fire, who is also double het, clown, and pied. So this is kind of the exciting clutch of the future. It's still a ways off, obviously. I would say at least 2 years before I can get Randy and her together. But what an incredible fire, nonetheless. It's just a single gene fire, no pastel in there. She is amazingly bright. All these cool blushings kind of going down her side there. She's very banded. I think that's just super unique. And I know a lot of like the hets and the het clown, the het pied and stuff really does clean up the pattern a lot. There are visual markers for a lot of heterozygous animals. But as far as the package deal, that's kind of where I'm going with there. I think leopard and clown has the most unique look when you put those two together for those leopard clowns. And I hope in the future here, the very near future, we have Randy and Athena here smashed together and make a leopard clown. I love leopard clowns. And then on top of that, it'll also be, hopefully, a yellow belly leopard clown. I think that would be pretty spectacular. Make it a little brighter, make everything a little cleaner. What also is really cool is, obviously there's no way to tell, but I would have the possibility of all of the visual clowns that come out of that clutch, if I do get any, I should have, but all the visuals should be possible het for pied, so I'd have visual clowns, possible het for pied, which never a bad deal either. So hopefully, I can get maybe a female out of that, keep her, and hopefully she's also het for pied, and I can breed Randy back to his daughter, do a little line breeding, and by that time maybe I can have a bunch of clown pieds running around here, and I think that's that's definitely the route I want to be taking. I love those two genes, and those two genes mixed together, that's just something awesome. Another thing, in my previous video, I'd shown you guys Scarlet, who is my albino pied. This is obviously a far off goal, but I would love to get her to breed with a potential offspring of these two and get some triple hets, some clown pied albinos, and kind of get that project going. That would be something special, I think, as well. These two snakes here from Justin Kobelka, and this snake here was from a buddy that I used to know, and he was letting her go, which is overly excited for that I have her. She's that snake that eats always. She eats in shed. She eats obviously out of shed. She eats during the middle of the day. She eats, she would eat right now after holding her. She's a tank. Those are my favorite ball pythons, I'd have to say. I always talk about Casper being my favorite, and she's definitely, she I would say holds that down, but she doesn't have anything on the appetite that this snake has, along with how friendly this snake is as well, Never strikes, never. She can differentiate between me and food, and that's an ideal situation, what you want in an animal. But there you go, guys. That's kind of the brief little rundown on the clown situation here at State 48, and I hope you guys all enjoy the video. We're going to keep moving right along with, the spotlights on what we have working with here. And in the future, be on the lookout for, I think my next video, I'm going to do my scaleless project. Potentially catch some flack on that. It's such a weird thing. People love and hate that project, but I certainly enjoy it. So, and I'm ecstatic. That's my most look forward to breeding that will hopefully take place this year. But again, guys, thanks for everything. Here's a quick little shot of the beautiful double het. There we go, guys. See you soon.